Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year. Happy 2021. I hope to God that this year's better than the last. I tried to do some form of wavy, messy thing with my hair and obviously it failed, so we're just gonna skip right past that. I hope everyone had an amazing Christmas if you celebrate it, and great New Year, and hopefully, like I just said, it's going to be a good one, because 2020 just needs to be sort of skipped right over. I didn't really know what to do for my first video back. Well, I did know, but it's a bit of a tough one because we don't know what this year is going to end up being like. As you can probably tell, I'm from the UK. We are currently in another lockdown. No one really knows what's going on with the laws. No one really knows what's going on with the rules because they change every freaking day. When I wanted to sit and film this video, I wanted it to be kind of I don't do resolutions, I never really have, but it's kind of like a glorified to-do list of what I want to do this year. I think I might have done one last year, I can't remember, but I'm not even going to bother rewatching that because I know full well most of that stuff wouldn't have been done because, like I said, can't do anything right now. I thought I'd just do this video anyway because you never know. We never know what's going to happen. In a few months time, I doubt it because the UK is just useless. This is gonna kind of be my 2021 goals slash glorified to-do list that I would love to do, COVID depending, state of the world depending. That's not I know what I'm trying to say, but I can't get it out. Depending on the way that the world is, depends on how this to-do list is gonna go down. I've written them on my phone because I have a terrible memory. He's been so needy today. He's literally been following me around. I thought I'd get through 2 minutes of filming before he joined us, but no. Hi bud, how you doing? Great. So none of these are in any... Can you stop showing your asshole to the camera, please? Come sit down. Come sit on my pumpkin trousers. Okay, so I'm just gonna run through them. Before I do, let me know if you've got any goals or anything you want to do this year. I'm nosy and I like to know. My first one is, this is kind of cliche, but take better care of myself, as in physically take better care of my physical being. Yes, I do need to do that. So something I've already started is actually taking better care of my skin. I really wanted to step up my skincare game and I have already done it. However, I do take good care of my skin already. I drink plenty of fluids, I do a morning and evening skincare, but I am blessed with really shit skin. And as I am getting slightly older, I have noticed a lot of changes in my skin. I have noticed them fine lines hitting. Adulthood just hits you, it hits you hard. I noticed those stress lines coming in. Yeah, it's not great. And I am blessed with sensitive and oily skin, and it's a beautiful combination. Serums are a big thing and they're supposed to help, so I've looked into skincare, and the specific skincare that I was constantly recommended was always out of stock, but I've managed to get my hands onto the products that I've been after, and I have started introducing it into my skincare as of last night, but I'm excited about it. Yeah, this guy's got such a mouth fetish, it's so weird. Yeah, so that's the first thing on my like physically look after myself better, is to sort my skincare out. Just to, even though I always put a lot of effort into it, even though I'm shattered and tired, I will always do my skincare. I am quite proud of that, but I'm just gonna up it a little bit more. And next on that list is something I have also been working towards already, is eating better. I do eat pretty well. A lot of my meals consist of fruit and veg because I am vegetarian, but I snack a lot and I barely ever cook. I am terrible for words. I'm terrible. Why is that not coming out? Terrible. But we're getting better. I've been cooking more, I've been making more salads, I've been incorporating more home cooked meals into sort of my diet, which is really good. You just perched on my knee there, bro. I'm so sorry if this is all over the place, but he's my child, and if he wants attention, he's gonna get it. For lunch today, I had a salad because Alex and I made salad last night. We've been making plenty of salads. I tell you something I'm obsessed with at the minute. I've always loved sweet potato. Exquisite. However, Alex makes the best he makes the best sweet potato wedges. They are so good. He's taught me how to make them. It's not really difficult, but I can't cook for shit. And I've tried to have them like any meal I can. I'm like,
just sweet potato wedges? Yeah.
So yeah, eating better, because obviously what you put into your body kind of shows on the outside. So yeah, just make a bit more effort to cook more. Now I am fully self-employed, I have that time to be like, do you know what, I'm going to stop work at this moment in time and I'm going to go and cook dinner. Okay, and next, get your bum hole away on that list is to exercise more. I have gone from being a very physically active person to barely moving, and it is not good. I've noticed it in my body. I'm not really putting pressure on myself to lose weight, to work out, to tone up, because 2020 was shit. If I didn't want to work out, I wasn't going to put that pressure on myself. I definitely want to get back into it. The annoying thing is, so December just gone, Alex joined me up at the gym where he works. I've rejoined a gym. Hopefully I'll get to go back eventually, because I do really enjoy working out. Even if it is literally just doing a home workout, I do enjoy a home workout, but to actually make that conscious effort again, because I kind of just gave up last year. But I would like to get back into it because I am seeing the difference in my body and I want to get back to how I did look. So yeah, exercise more. So kind of leading on from that, I want to go on more walks. One, because that's something we are actually allowed to do right now in lockdown, and I want to follow the law, but I also want to get out more. 1st of January, so New Year's Day, Alex and I actually did go for a little woodland walk, and it was really nice. I think we were only out for maybe an hour, but being outside, being in the woods, being around the greenery is one of my favourite things to do and favourite places to be. It's just so good for your mental health. Obviously it's good for your physical health because you're moving. I want to be able to go and explore more, find new places, new locations. There are a lot of places in the UK I do want to visit, but obviously with travel restrictions and lockdown right now it's not very easy. But there are some local places I want to visit, and just go be outdoors, just go and walk. It's better for your mental and physical health. So that's on my little bucket list for this year. And kind of following on from that, still wanting to be more active. I've posted a few videos about it, and if you follow me on Instagram you know this, but I started roller skating last year and I absolutely adore it. I love it so much. It's so fun, but I barely got to go on my skates at all last year. I just want to skate more. I want to roller skate a lot more because I really enjoy it. I've always had at least one sport in my life, and the past few years I haven't, so I want to get into roller skating as much as I can, become as good as I can. That's on my list. Following on from that one, we want to build a skate ramp. So Alex can inline skate. Annoyingly enough, before one of the lockdowns hit, we went to a indoor skate rink and Alex tried quad skating just to see what it was like, and I know that some people struggle and they can either do one or the other. However, Alex is great at everything, so he picked it up perfectly. He was great at it. He skates just as well on quads as he does inlines, so yep, he can quad skate, he can skateboard, he can BMX, he can bike, anything like that. So he's wanted a skate ramp in the garden since last year, and he was planning on building it, but because I'm terrified of COVID and the law, I was like, you're not building a skate ramp, your friends aren't coming around to help you, we're not allowed to. And I'm kind of pissed that I did that, because now I'm really into skating. We could have a skate ramp by now, but I'm glad we followed the law and everything. But yeah, so the plan is hopefully this year to build a skate ramp. We want to build a half pipe in the garden. We are blessed to have landlords who let us pretty much do anything, and we have a big ass garden, plenty of space that we're not going to miss if there is a big ass skate ramp there. So that is a little project we want to do. We've researched it, Alex knows what he's doing anyway. Hopefully we'll have our own little skate ramp soon. You just moved me. Come here. You are a baby, do you know that? If anyone wants to get a Sphinx cat, this is literally what it's like. And you're lucky that your mum can work from home and be with you whenever she wants. His next on the list is read more. Again, I'm quite pleased. We're only a few days, I think we're about a week into January now. This is something I have already been doing, and it's read more. I think this might have been on my list last year, but I love reading. I need to get back into it, and I've actually been rereading some of the books I read as a teenager to still see if I love them. Like, I've been working my way through the Harry Potter series, and sort of in between each Harry Potter book I'm reading another book. And this time I think I finished Goblet of Fire, which took me months and months to read. I don't know why. It's not that I didn't enjoy it, it just took me so long to read. But anyway, I finished that, and I actually restarted reading Vampire Academy. It is a young adult book.
Obviously I'm not a young adult,
but it is one of my favourite genres to read, is young adult books. I know it's not a genre, it's more of like a type of book, but because I am dyslexic, sitting down and reading an intensely big vocab long word book, I just don't really enjoy it. I will do it, but it takes me too long. Young adult books, slightly easier language. So yeah, anyway, Vampire Academy was one of my favourite series growing up, so I thought I would reread it as an adult. equally enjoying it as much now, but I just have a different perspective now I'm a bit older. I read the first one in a couple of weeks and I'm already a long way through the second one, and I only started it a few days ago, so that is my plan. Just read more. It's calming, it's therapeutic, it helps me sleep at night. Okay, next, this is a big one, and again, you just never know. Being an adult, we're blessed, unless you are a millionaire or you've just got a shit ton of money, or your parents have a shit ton of money and they give you a shit ton of money. Being an adult, it just means you're blessed with responsibilities, and things like unexpected large sums of money get spent. For example, if you drive, like both Alex and I do, if something goes wrong with the car, you need to have a bit of money to spend on that. It could be a few hundred, you just never know. So this one's kind of COVID dependent and money dependent. We would absolutely love to get onto the property ladder and buy property. I know it seems counterproductive because we currently rent. It's something we both want to do and we both have always planned on doing. It just seems it might be a little bit more doable earlier than we thought. We shall see. We'd love to be able to buy property to rent it. Obviously we want to own our own property one day, but because we literally don't know where we're going to be living next, we will probably, I don't even know how long we're going to be here. We're currently in Norfolk, if you didn't know, but we don't know how long we're going to be here. With Alex's job, he could move whenever, he could get based somewhere else, so it's a tough one. There's no point in us rushing to buy our first home for us to live in, to do up or whatever, when we don't really know where we're going to be living, if we're going to want to live in that area. We love Norfolk so much. Property is kind of expensive here, but yeah, we're not sure. But we would love to buy to let, is it? Buy to let, buy to rent. So you buy it, someone else rents it. So it might happen this year, we just don't know. It's kind of on our to-do / wish list, but again, we're not going to put our that much pressure on ourselves to do it, because you just don't know. You don't know what's going to happen. The market could crash again. And similar to sort of finances, just keep pushing my own little shop. I was amazed to end up going self-employed full-time last year. It's been amazing. It's been great. I miss people, but it's been great. So I just want to keep pushing my own little shop. I just love being creative. I love making stuff, and I love the fact that I can do that as my job, and I'm very, very lucky that I can do that as my job. See how far it can go, but keep enjoying it. Just keep doing it because I love it, not because I have to, if that makes sense. Because I know as soon as something can, like a hobby can turn into a job, you can sometimes lose the love for it. So he's just going to clean his bowls on camera, don't mind us. He doesn't even have any bowls. Adding on to that, I'm not going to go into too much detail, but I would love to start a little side hustle, whether that be a little separate business or something. I'm not too sure yet. I have plans in the making, but because I like being busy and because I'm slightly insane, I like to push myself way too far, and I would love to have some form of little side hustle, whether or not that be another little business, or again, it could be the property side of things. I don't know. I like to just dip my toes in a lot of different things and try different things. It's like YouTube. I love making YouTube videos. I don't do it full time, as you can tell by the lack of videos on my channel, but yeah, so some little side hustle, hopefully, because I've got so many interests. So okay, this one, 2020 was a very good year for this, and it has continued into the new year already. But decluttering, I want to carry on with it. I'm pretty sure it was one of my first videos of last year, was decluttering, because Alex and I'm ashamed to say it, we own far too much shit. Far too much. It stems from me potentially being a little bit of a hoarder of stuff. I don't like getting rid of stuff because I think it's sentimental. I like to keep it. But then both of us have so many hobbies, so many interests, so we end up accumulating so much stuff. It's ridiculous. So I started decluttering last year. I must have done about 63 trips to the charity shop. Now that Alex is back, because he was deployed away, while he was out there, he said all I needed in all that time I was there was like 5 items of clothes, and that's like it. So he did a big purge and has been purging. We've been replacing some old stuff. So this morning we actually had our old couch collected, because we wanted and needed kind of a new couch for so long, so we treated ourselves to one which comes in a few days, which I'm very excited about. Yeah, so we've been sort of doing the whole out with the old, in with the new, but also clearing out a load of stuff that we don't need anymore, because it's just depressing when you look around and everywhere's a mess. And that whole tidy room, tidy mind is very, very true. Yeah, we've been just trying to declutter. It's something we're going to carry on doing because we still have so much crap to get rid of. Not saying just binning, but donating and whatever. I'm carrying on doing that. Even decluttering my phone. I've been really good at getting rid of pictures and stuff I don't need. Yeah. So there's another one. Right, so this one's a tough one because this is massively depending on COVID, but we want to go away somewhere, go on holiday or just go traveling somewhere. The plan was America around Halloween time. I've always wanted to do Salem and Disney World or Disneyland. I can't think of which one it is that's on the East Coast, but I think that around Halloween time would just be exceptional, as you can probably tell by my phone case and my trousers and my blanket and everything. Halloween is my favourite time of the year, even though it's kind of all year round for us. I'd just love to go away. It doesn't necessarily have to be abroad. Being abroad in the sunshine would be amazing, but I know you can still go away and people have still been away during the pandemic. But me personally, this is first world problems. I know this is very like, the thought of sitting on a plane wearing a mask stresses me out to high heavens. Yes, wearing a mask is not going to kill me. I can still breathe. Even though I've got asthma, I can still breathe. It's not going to kill me. I know people are like, oh my god, it's the worst thing ever, I can't breathe. Like, calm down. No, it's not. But the thought of having to sit on an aeroplane, I'm terrified of flying. I'm pretty claustrophobic. Planes freak me out. So the thought of being in an atmosphere like that when my anxiety is already through the roof, to then have to wear a mask stresses me out. I'm pretty sure when this whole thing happened, they said you can fly, you can go on holiday, but a lot of holiday destinations you had designated pool times. Whether or not this is true, I don't know. I'm a proper pool baby because I'm ginger. I can't sit and sunbathe. I have to be like cap t-shirt in the pool. So if someone was like, no, this is not your designated time slot, that's not a holiday to me, that's not fun. So COVID dependent, that sort of holiday may or may not be on the cards. I think America's gonna have to wait till at least next year now, but anyway. So I've kind of written underneath that, see my family as much as possible, because oh my god, I struggled so much last year with Alex being away and not being able to travel to see any of my family, not being allowed to go and see friends was so hard. Like, being by myself for however long it was just awful, and I hated every second of it. And even though I'm very independent, as in like I love being by myself, I love my own company way too much, it made me realise how much I also love other people's company. My youngest nephew is now running around talking. He's got like the biggest personality ever and I've missed that. I've missed him growing up because I've barely been around to see him, and I don't realise how much I took for granted being so close to home before moving away was. And yeah, I want to be able to see like all of my family, my extended family I haven't seen for so long. I know no one has, everyone's kind of in the same boat, but I just miss like sitting on the couch with Alex's sisters and just chatting shit with them and just having a laugh. Little things like that. Again, COVID and lockdown dependent, I want to be able to see my family as much as possible this year. I think that's on everyone's to-do list. Right, this one, a little bit boring, but it's on my list. It needs doing, okay? So I made sure to write it down. But we live in an old cottage and we are blessed to have a real fireplace. That thing needs sweeping out. You're supposed to get them swept every single year, and we didn't last year, but we had a reason for it because we didn't use it. I think the most I used it last year was maybe 3 times, and one of those times was just to test it wasn't blocked. It needs sweeping out, it needs a bit of TLC because you've got to keep on top of it. So that's on my to-do list. Sorry, that's boring. That's a real mundane adult first world prop things, but the chimney needs sweeping. Or the next one. This scares me, but I need my hair cutting. It needs sorting. Look at it. It's an absolute state. There is no style to it. It is literally just a mess. All the ends are dead. I've had so many issues with the roots and my scalp. It needs just lobbing off. I'm terrified of getting my hair sorted because I'm like, what about if I don't like it? What about if it looks awful? But anyway, there is a specific hairstyle I really want. Do I think I'm going to suit it? Probably not, because my face apparently doesn't suit anything. But there is a hairstyle I really want and I would love to get it done. But again, COVID dependent. Can't really go anywhere right now. Hopefully I will actually finally get a hairstyle that suits my face. I need someone to literally sit me down, analyse my face and be like, right, there's not much hope for you, but this hairstyle could suit you. That's what I need. And next, get more tattoos. Thank God I was able to get some form of inking last year. I got some like little vines here. Thank God I got booked in, because I think like the day or 2 days after they then said tattoo parlours had to close again. I understand it, it's for safety and all that lot, they have to close certain things, but the fact they closed tattoo parlours over pubs, UK bro, like, are you okay? Where is the logic in that? Tattoo parlours are one of the cleanest, most sanitized environments, yet pubs were allowed open. Pubs. Anyway, I want to get more tattoos next year. Sorry mum, I think if I don't like a certain part of my body, I just cover it up with pretty artwork and then I like it. My collection's slowly growing. It's nowhere near growing as quick as I would like it to be, obviously because the last year it can't be helped, but I know this is also on Alex's to-do list. We just want loads more tattoos. I've got ideas, I've got things I want. Yeah. Okay, we're on to the last one. Again, I'm sorry if this isn't very exciting. I don't really want to make plans right now just because COVID and that. Anyway, my last one is to carry on supporting more independent businesses. Being a small business owner myself, I know how important it is to support other people. Also, if you have ever bought anything from my shop, thank you so much. It means I can feed my cats, it means I can pay bills, and it means I can buy myself snacks. So thank you so much. It's just a crazy time, and I do think 2020, it was awful for small businesses, don't get me wrong, but it was also great, especially for a lot of the small business owners I know. A lot of us did have very shit times where we were like, ooh, not as many orders, but then there were so many people who started supporting small businesses, which was amazing, and I think people sort of realised the importance of them, and that is something I want to carry on doing. I would absolutely adore to do a small business video minimum once a month on my channel, but again, it depends on money, it depends on COVID. Just to spread the word, help someone out. I don't have to spend a lot of money to help someone out, so something I want to keep doing is just supporting small businesses, even if it's just following them on Instagram or giving them likes or whatnot. That is definitely something that I will carry on doing, and I will try and do more over buying bigger brand stuff, if that makes sense. But that is actually everything on my really super exciting wish list, to-do list, bucket list of 2021. Sorry if it was a bit all over the place. I'm sorry that Koshka wanted to climb all over me and he's just walked back into the room. Hiya, mate. He's just so handsome though. Look at him. So those are my few little things I might get done this year. I didn't have to make this video, but I thought it'd be interesting to look back on and just see if I managed to get any of this done. We'll see. I am actually about to go and film another video just because I've got the time right now, so I might as well just mass film some videos. But thank you so much for watching today, guys. Let me know down below if you've got anything that you want to do this year. Thank you so much for watching. Please give a massive thumbs up, leave me a comment down below and subscribe if you are not. I'll leave all my social media linked down below as well, so feel free to head on over there and check me out. But I'll see you in my next one. Bye!